Hi friends! I am super excited to introduce you to Playposit. What is Playposit? Well, it is a website that we're now going to be using for the rest of the school year for our math videos. They are going to house all of our math videos. So you will have a username and password, and you can log in whenever it's convenient for you to view the weekly math video. In this new program called Playposit, the videos are called bulbs. And I think that's pretty cute because it's like a light bulb goes off when you're learning something new. So I will assign bulbs to you each week. You may be asking yourself, why are we changing things now and switching to a new program? Well, I think that once you begin, you're going to really feel the benefits of doing it in this platform instead. I have definitely seen a lot of valuable reasons to change. So we're just going to go for it. We're going to go for it and we're going to learn as we go. And let me share some of the benefits that I've already noticed. First of all, your math videos are going to be really easy to find. You only have to just log in and there they are. So you don't have to keep digging through your emails to find the links that I've sent. You don't have to attend a Class Connect to get the math links. It's all going to be boom right there. Super nice and super convenient. And you won't need to download the video to your computer anymore. So a lot of you have struggled with that this year because of your different upload and download speeds that your internet provider gives you. That has given some families some huge struggles, and you don't have to worry about that anymore because the video is housed on the website. So you just play it. It's really nice. And you won't need to complete a survey because the program now is going to track how you view each video, and it keeps track of all your answers to the questions that will now be inside the video. It's super cool. So you'll be watching the video and it will pause and a question pops up on the left-hand side. You can answer the question and then the video continues. And it keeps track of all your answers and if you get them right or wrong. And it shows me. So it's really nice. So we don't have to do surveys now. And when you log into your home page, you can clearly see which videos you have completed, which ones you have started, which ones you haven't begun yet. So you don't have to worry anymore if you're missing something. Learning coaches aren't going to have to worry anymore if, oh wow, am I missing something? Am I going to have a surprise on my progress report? No, it's just right there. You just look and they show you, and I'll show you that here in a minute. It's real easy to know if you're missing something. This program also doesn't allow the students to fast forward through the video, which is really nice. So the learning coaches and myself, we can all breathe easier because we're going to know that the students really are viewing the entire video and receiving all that very important instruction that they need. So I think all in all, this program is a much better platform and a much better way to present the math videos. I think you're going to find that is true as well. Now, in my experience with sampling this program, I have created a teacher account, I've created student accounts for all of you, and I have gone in as a student, watched videos, answered questions, and I have found that which browser you use is really important. So this is the answer that Playposit gave me. They said it works well on all major updated browsers. They said you can even watch it on an iPad, which I have not tried that yet, so that's something we can learn together. They did say avoid using Internet Explorer if it's not the most recent version, which is called the Edge. But they also said we highly recommend using Google Chrome for the best experience. And yes, I concur. That is definitely, from my experience, it has been flawless when I use Google Chrome. So I would definitely click on Google Chrome and then go to that website to get your math video. All right, are you ready? Let's go ahead and take a tour of this new program and I'll show you around. Awesome. Okay, so we are now in Google Chrome and you want to open a new tab, and then the website that you're going to be using is www.playposit.com. Okay, and the first time you go there, you might want to just bookmark it. You can come over here to this little triangle or star and click that and have it go to your bookmark bar. You can name it, let's name it Playposit, and click done. And then let me show you what that does. So if I were to open up a new tab, here is Playposit now right on my bookmarks tab, my bookmark bar. So every time you open up Google Chrome, this link will be right here. And you can just click on that then, and it opens up. So you click on login, because you all have an account already. You don't have to sign up or join or anything like that. You just click login. Your login is going to be your student ID number from the online school. So your username and password is your student ID number. So that's a number that you should be familiar with already because it's part of your Study Island login. So that's what you would use. The account that I'm logging into now is just a sample account that I've created, so I can show you around. Okay, so this is your login page. This is what it's going to look like. Your name should be up here. This is how you sign out when you're done for the day. You're not going to need to add a class right now, maybe in the future, but right now you are only going to have 4th grade math showing up, taught by Mrs. Clefman. So this is the only place you need to click on this page. And then this is your home page. And so this is going to show you how many videos you have completed, how many are due soon, how many are overdue. So that's bam right there. You can see right away if you're finished, if you're caught up, and if you're not. So that's really nice. And then you start to scroll down and they are organized by due date. So the most recent due date is at the top and then it goes backwards in time. So you can see that this one is due today that I've created. And so the star is empty. That means I have not started it and it's not finished. Now this one from yesterday, you can see Math Video 3. It is finished because the star is completely filled in. And right here, it would be my score if I had put questions inside the video. But for this sample one, I did not do that. So your score would be right there. And then if we go backwards in time a little bit, oops, on December 30th, I forgot to finish math video number 2. And you can see that I started it because it's halfway full, but I didn't fully complete it. So what I can do is click on this past due button and it takes me back to the video. It's going to take me back to the beginning, but you're going to be able to pull the bar over and it's going to take you to where you left off. I'll show you how to do that here in a little bit. We're going to do this sample video together. Math video 1, I think you'll all remember that one. That was back in September. So now your page is going to start with math video number 12. So that will be loaded on there on Monday. So anytime on Monday you can log into your Playposit account and view math video 12. I may load the other ones just for your convenience, but you don't have to redo those. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to show you what this is going to look like. It's the same videos that you've been receiving from me. Sometimes I do math antics, or if I find any other cute little video that really helps describe something really well, then I'll use that. But most of the time it's just going to be me. And they're housed on this website. So let's click on Past Due and take a look. So it comes up and you're going to click on this button and it's going to begin. And then We're just going to do a couple sample questions together just to show you what it looks like.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your math video number 1. Today.
Okay, so now you see this over here. This is a question that pops up on the left-hand side. Are you excited to learn something new today? You can let me know how you're feeling. Sometimes you're going to be like ready to go. Sometimes I'm tired. Or maybe you're grumpy and you just don't feel like learning that day. Hopefully you guys will all be excited and ready to learn something new. I think that's always the best attitude to have when you're getting ready to learn. And then you would press the submit button and then it goes away. Well, first you have to press continue and then it goes away.
Video is going to be about SOL 4.1a and 4.1b. 4.1a says the student will identify orally and in writing the place value for each digit in a whole
Okay,
number.
friends, keep in mind that you don't have to be really paying attention right now. This is just to show you what it's going to look like. So we're only going to be doing about 2 or 3 minutes of this video just to show you how this will work.
Less than or equal. Okay, so that is what this video is going to be about, and we're going to jump right in. So these are the place values you will need to know for 4th grade.
Now, if you notice that I can pull my,
large numbers and understand the relationships and values of the digits.
I can pull my
so let's go ahead and just
arrow down here to this bar, and you can see this is how far you are in the video. It's loading, this dark blue bar, it's just loading kind of ahead of where you're watching it. And then over here, you're going to see how long the actual video will be.
There we go. Okay.
So that's kind of nice.
Questions that you're going to want to be able to answer as a 4th grader are, what is the value of this 6?
Okay, so here we have a question. So you can see how it pushes the video over to the side as the question pops up on the left. It says, what is the value of the 6? Okay, so you can come over here. Now, if, for example, what you're trying to look at is hidden, what you can do is hide this question and watch what happens. It brings the video back so you can fully look at it and think, okay, yes, I know what my answer is going to be. And then you can click Show Question, and it comes back up. The video will not continue again until you answer the question. Okay? So let's say 60,000 and submit, and I'm correct. Very good. And then I can continue.
And since the 6,
and you can see down here, now I have a green line on this bar, and that means I answered a question correctly right there.
10,000 place value, and you have 6 of those. It would be the same as saying 10,000 times 6, which is the same.
Now, if let's say your sister comes in the room and she's being real noisy and you missed what I said, you can rewind. So like, let's say I'm going to pull this backwards, and I can rewind it and it will repeat it, but you just can't fast forward. You can't fast forward past something that you have never watched before. But if you start the video and you get like 10 minutes into it and then your mom says, you have a dentist appointment, we have to leave, then you can always come back and fast forward to the part where you left off. It will remember where you left off.
Okay, another type of question that you're going to hear is, in which place value is the 7? Something like that.
Okay, here's another question. Let's take a look. Let's answer it incorrectly. So it's wanting to know which place value is the 7. It's in the millions, so I'm purposely going to say thousands. What happens if you get the question wrong? Submit. It lets me know I got it wrong, and I can't change my answer. So I just press continue.
So you're going to
And
find
now
your
you can see
7,
down here
and
I
you're going to
have
want to know
one correct
what place
answer and one
value that is.
incorrect answer.
So then you're going to want to know
So
that it's
now
millions, because your place value
I believe what you can do
is
if you
through
wanted
the
to go
millions.
back,
So that would be good to know that
I
one
believe,
too.
I'm still learning this too.
And
I think
then
you can
what
click
digits
this
is in the
and go
hundred
to question
thousands place?
3 that you got wrong and go back. Now you can't change your answer, but you can scroll down, and if you're like, oh, I know what I did wrong, then you can type here, oops, I was looking at the wrong thing. The correct answer is million. Did I spell that right? Millions. Okay, and then you submit it, and I can see that. It's going to still show that you got the answer wrong, but then on my part, it's going to be a different color, and it's going to let me know that you wrote something here, and I'm going to be able to see what you wrote, and I can give you partial credit for going back, or maybe even whole credit for going back and figuring out what your mistake is. Okay, but you have to show me that you really understand what your how you made the mistake, basically. So then you would click submit,
So you're going to find your 7,
and then you're going
and
forward
you're going
again.
to want to
Now
know
watch,
what
I'm going to
place
fast forward
value
to where
that
we
is.
left off. I'm going to pull it, and it's only going to let me pull it to the point where I left off. So I can't pull it past anything like that. Okay, so here's another question. What digit is in the hundreds, thousands place? Hundreds, thousands place, 8. Come over here, click 8, click submit. Ah, yes, I got it right. So then you can come down and see that there's one incorrect answer and 2 correct answers. Okay, so you see how that works. Isn't that pretty nice? This one, do you see a pattern? Oh, let me go back. I don't even know. I'm going to hide it so I can see, and then show, and then answer. Okay, and then you click on this review sheet. If you ever want to go back to the ones that you got wrong, you might have to play with it a little bit to try to figure out which one you got wrong. If you put your mouse over it, it says question 3 was red. So up here, question 3. And then it's going to say ungraded because I typed that in, and that's something that I have to check later. Okay, so I think it's pretty amazing, and I think it's going to be really fun. Let me go back. See, one thing that I kept making the mistake of doing was I would click on this X when I was finished with the video, and that actually takes you completely out of Playposit. So you want to use just the back arrow, and I think it just goes back to, yeah, back to your home screen. Okay, so now if I were to refresh this page, then you can see that it's marking that I have started that video, but I didn't quite finish it yet. Okay, now there is one thing that I want to show you. Let me go to the one that I completed because I was trying to show you what it looks like when it's completed, and it wasn't showing up, and I was kind of confused by why it wasn't showing up. And then I realized that there's a final question at the end of every video. And let me show you what that looks like if I can get this to open up for us. Now I watched this whole video, so I'm going to be able to fast forward all the way to the end. See, I can pull this all the way to the end because I've already watched it. And so let me show you what shows up at the very, ooh, I don't know if it's going to show me it again though. Let's find out. I have a picture of it if I need to show you that. Okay, so we'll show you your score, but it also gives you a, one moment, let me see if I can find it. Okay, so this was the last question that appeared on mine. It's asking for your opinion about the video. If you thought it was super engaging, very informative, it was understandable, it was kind of confusing, you lost interest, you know, that's just really good to have your opinion about different things in life. So that's really nice that they're asking your opinion. And then it also is very informative for me, so I know that if it's confusing to you, then maybe I can send you some more resources or something. And then it's going to ask, what did you think? So you just click here and you type something. It doesn't have to be real long. You could say, that was really fun, or now I understand, thanks, or wow, this is really hard for me. Can you please help me? And then down here, which I didn't get this in the picture, it says, it has a button that says finish. And so then you click finish and then it will show that video as complete. All right. Well, I am super excited. I know there's going to be things that we're going to make mistakes. You're going to forget what to do. It's okay. We're going to be patient with each other as we learn this. And then at the end of the school year, I'm really interested in your learning coach's opinion and your opinion as a student about Playposit, if you think that was better than the way we did it at the beginning of the year. So I really want to present these videos in the best way possible that's the most convenient for you guys. It's really, my heart is to be effective. I want to help you guys grow in your mathematic ability, and I want it to be a good experience for you. So I'm really looking forward to that feedback at the end of the school year. Once we get into it, you know, it might be a little confusing at the beginning, but each week as we do it, we have about 10 more videos the rest of the year. And then I'm really interested in your opinion about it. Okay? All right, so be looking for your very first Playposit video on Monday. I'm going to send you an email with your username and password just to make sure that you know what that student ID number is. And then you can check it out. All right, bye everybody.